So this is called the ABCs of KDM5C. A is for advocacy. In all areas, we're always in the arena, advancing awareness, although the anxiety arises when an acquaintance asserts, at least he can walk. At least she can speak. At leasting away our experience, avoiding asking how we're actually doing amidst all the appointments. B is for the burnout we feel when this burden, not of our babies, but of battling the barriers, becomes too much to bear because we're balancing the bills, the baffling behaviors, and our inability to work. Battered, bruised, and broken, we breathe. We banish the bitterness, embrace the bittersweet, we set boundaries. We bank on the beautiful, bold, brave beings who have our back. C is for complicated. This club that no one wants to comprise, chasing a cure while concurrently curing our conformity to what is considered neurotypical. Caregivers craving connection and community, self-compassion and compassionate care. Courage to create with conviction, to craft a culture of curiosity and collaboration, celebrating every accomplishment. D is for diagnostic odyssey, and its disheartening duration, developmental delay, disability, disorder, disease, discouragement, dismissal, denial. Difficulty de-escalating dysregulation for the devoted dads who might be processing the trauma differently, for our desire and determination to make a difference. E is for engagement, exchange, education, everything we're experiencing at this event, enthusiasm and energy, encouragement and empathy, eager for equity, elated for an epic encounter, hoping this elusive emotion won't escape, like he elopes from my embrace. F is for fear. Fear I'll fail to catch him if he falls. Fight, flight, or freeze when he's frozen on the floor. Fear for the future. Fathoming who will father or mother when I am frail. Can't look at you guys. When my life is finished, fearlessly funneling our feelings into a foundation that can fill the gap. G is for the glimmers. Genuine gratitude for those who get it, the gift of a grandparent, the generosity of a guest, the grace we're given when the going gets tough, when we're grappling with grief, guilty over this genetic gamble. It's grueling, grasping for guidance on good gear, gait, growth, guardianship. So we galvanize the global group to change the game. H is for hard. Hard days, hard truths, a heavy heart. And for the hope and healing we find in our humanity, the highlights, the hours of happy-go-lucky hand claps and heartwarming humor, the hugs that are heaven sent. I is for inch stones and invisible battles, the impatience and impulsivity, the isolation we inhabit, turning inward at their ignorance, inclusion, but she is not invited, independence, but there won't be any intervention because the funds are insufficient, interject our intersectional identities, and the impact is intense. Imposter syndrome interferes when in the IUP meeting you hear, "I don't know how you do it all." We imagine the impossible. J is for journey, jagged and jarring, juggling the judgmental glances and jealousy as we witness others' joy. Jaded. in a jungle of medical jargon, but joining together in solidarity. K is for CARES. Kudos to the kindred spirits who kickstarted this cause, kindling kindness, knitting a network, a kaleidoscope of knowledge, keenly aware of the need to keep pushing. L is for learning. Listening to the latest from leading labs like Lantern shedding light on this labyrinth. We're lucky. Looking for levity and laughter while learning to live with the load and lack of support, lack of sleep, lack of answers. What will life look like? Will he live a long life, be literate, find love, make a living? The lump in my throat when I let these thoughts linger, the lurch in my stomach when the school is calling again. I lean in to the love he lavishes, my lifeline. Oh. M is for the moms on a mission, making the most of the madness, magic in the mundane, moments of marvel at a milestone, accomplish the minutiae of progress. Making memories in the midst of misdiagnoses and missed opportunities, finding meaning in the messiness of managing this mutation, the medications, maintaining momentum, meanwhile minding our mental well-being. N is for neurodivergent, navigating the nuance of this new normal, not nonverbal, but non-speaking. Not neglecting our needs, but nourishing our nervous system amidst the noise, the notion of a new nonprofit, nurturing the newly diagnosed. Now at the nexus of new opportunity. O is for overwhelmed by the obstacles of this obscure orphan disorder, only 1 in 32 million. Overjoyed at the optimism of open-hearted souls from oceans apart, overcoming the odds, offering inspiration to others. P is for perseverance. Passion, pressing on, pushing past the pain to pave a new path, one where our politicians stop putting profit over people and pick up the pace of policy and capital that is helpful for rare disease patients. Q is for questions, our quest for understanding, quietly questioning the status quo even when our voice quakes. Qualified clinicians quenching our queries, questing to quell the quagmire of symptoms. R is for rare. Research ready. Remembering in the rush, did I register for the rare registry or the research repository? Relentless resolve to get it right, remarkably resilient. Even despite the resounding, everything happens for a reason, or does it, resentment. Renegotiating responsibilities, let's be rational, realistic, respond, don't react. We need rest. We need respite. S is for sharing our stories of survival, standing strong in the struggle, holding space for sadness at the signs and symptoms of the syndrome, surgeries and safe foods, seizures and speech issues, stigma and shame for passing on this change, summoning our support system when our spoons are scarce, but also for silver linings and the ways we're blessed, for the shining siblings and the science stars and the solace that they bring us. T is for tenacity, tirelessly tackling the trials and tribulations when you're tired and tearful, but it's time for OT, trapped in a time loop of therapies with no timely access to testing the teens, just trying to fit in. It takes a toll. So we take action, teaming talents to transform treatment options, trusting that together we will triumph. U is for united, an unbreakable bond, ultra rare, unseen. Urgency to uncover the significance of the uncertain, to uplift the undiagnosed, because we were once the unsolved and unknown, upholding understanding of the unique challenges. V is for vulnerable, which these variants make us. vigorously venturing to invent a vision, using our voices to advocate for the voiceless validation and vibrant energy that sustain us, valuing every small victory. W is for wisdom. One, out of worry, the way we no longer wince when they say it could be worse, not wallowing in the woes or what ifs, but wielding our wisdom to weave together solutions. For our warriors, it's worth it. X is for X-linked. Expected from the mother, but expressed in complex and paradoxical ways, experts exploring the complexities to extend the next fix. Y is for the years of yielding progress. Yesterday's yearnings fulfilled, and the power of yet. Z is for the zebras. In a world full of horses, when they zone out, we zone in, finding our zen, zealous to normalize this experience, to organize and energize from zero to seizing the prize. A world where everyone thrives in this maze of letters. Thank you.